welcome back to Southern Extreme TV, baby. It is a beautiful day here in my home state of North Carolina. The reason that it's a beautiful day is because we are one day closer to archery season, opening morning in North Carolina. Opening day is September the 8th, and we are in full swing. So, today, filmed a couple review videos for you guys. Hopefully you have already seen those, and you've watched them, and you've liked them, and you shared them, and you subscribed. But today, guys, going out, we're putting trail cameras, we're putting corn out at a bunch of different places, a bunch of key places that there's good possibilities of there being some really good deer at. One of the places that I'm going to be going to today is a place where I did shoot a big deer a couple years back. Then we got to put some corn, put some cameras, and it's going to be action-packed. And I got something else to show you guys. Take a look at this right here. This is going to be towards the end of the video, but you see these laying down? These mats? But it's these thick rubber mats, and what I'm going to do with them is I'm gonna hang them and make a backstop for my archery range. And don't really know how I'm gonna do it, so I'm hoping to get my grandpa involved in this towards the end of the video to get his expertise, because he's good at stuff like this. He's good at thinking outside of the box. You gotta know your strengths. I'm an inside the box kind of guy, so he's good at thinking outside the box. I'm gonna bring him in, tell me what is gonna be the best way to hang it as a backstop on my archery range. And then we're going to shoot the bow this afternoon. So it is going to be action slam packed full of adventure stuff today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me at Southern Extreme TV. Let's go get some corn and feed the deer, baby. Hate a spider. Well, the good thing, guys, is there's no corn left, so definitely have some deer coming by. Hopefully we got a good deer on camera, because I am extremely excited about this place.
And they tell me how to shoot with a steady hand. I guess they some you don't understand.
Well, guys, come over here to put a camera up, and we actually left the camera up all year. So this would be interesting to see what we got pictures of, that's for sure. Right here above me, that's where my lock-on stand is for bow. And then back over here, way up on top of that hill, we've got a two-man stand there that we use for rifle season. And basically, I come in here and I clear this little section right through here out, and you know, this is where we corn at. That's just a good little, it's just a little pinch point. These deer kind of walk the edge right through here and go off and down into these hardwoods. So I'm gonna pull this camera, replace it with a fresh camera with new batteries, put some corn out, and then I'll go back and take a look and see what the heck was going on. I'm sure none of the pictures that we're gonna have are gonna be up to date. They're probably all gonna be from last year, but it'll still be pretty cool to see what all is happening. Alrighty. So, we've got that camera put out. That stand still looks like it is good to go. Woo-wee! Right up here, take a look at the rifle stand. It's not really quite time to be worrying about that, but take a look at it and see if it needs any. Oh, yeah, it's gonna need a lot. Looks like the cows have pushed it over or tore it down or something. Yeah, that right there is not good. Hey, that was actually a nice stand too. Had to switch over to the GoPro. Started to rain on me on the way over to this last property. I got a little bit of a walk in, and this is one of those places where it takes me a little while to get here. So I'm gonna put a whole 50-pound bag of corn out, and I'll probably check this thing and re-corn it one time before season comes in, just because these deer that are in this area, they live here. It's not a big piece of property. Going in with it raining is going to be good for my scent. It's going to keep everything quiet. I shouldn't disturb anything doing this, so I'm going to try to get in and out as fast as possible. Get the camera set up here. You can tell it's picking up my movement because this flashing red light right there, that's the stand that I usually hunt. And if you guys follow my channel, back in season, I think it's season 3, I shoot a 10-point buck out of here with my bow in October. Beautiful deer. Still the biggest deer I've ever killed with my bow. And I shot it out of this spot, and I had one of my buddies that was filming for me, Nick. So just an absolute awesome deal. Alright guys, hopefully my camera is not too crazy foggy, but give you an update on the archery range. We got all the corn and all that stuff put out. Wound up checking the SD card for that camera that we left in over the years, or over this past year, and the SD card actually didn't take any pictures, or the battery's dead, one of the two. So came home and started working on the archery range, and what we've got is an old soccer goal here that we dug out of the woods. And we added, basically we took a link out of the top and a link out of the bottom, and we zip tied the top to add a little bit of stabilizing, like a stabilizer bar to it basically. And then we're going to take it up here, and we're going to put it on the edge of the archery range, or in the backstop. We've got some fence posts we're going to stake down on the outside to try to help give it some support. Hopefully it'll work, hopefully it'll support the weight, but we're getting ready to find out and see if it'll hold. If not, we're going to have to go buy some cabling and attach it to a tree. So if you put it behind the hump, you're going to be low. You can be utilizing for about 75% of the mat.
You got enough of it to drill a hole in.
after a lot of work, little brain power, and a whole lot of can-do attitude and some hope and a prayer, I've got my archery backstop complete. So basically, like I told you guys earlier, I took this old soccer frame that we had down in the woods, dug me out a little spot to make sure I had a nice and stable area. Doubled up on the reinforcement across the top here with some big heavy-duty zip ties. And then we took some fence stakes, drove it down in the ground right here beside this main pole, and then this wire that's wrapped around is a clothes hanger or a clothesline wire. So basically just a coated wire. And then right here we've got the thick, I'm gonna say it's probably quarter inch rubber or mat. Looks like the mat that goes in the bed of a truck, or some people use them in their horse stables. Turned out pretty good in my opinion. A lot better than probably what I anticipated it to turn out. The cord is not permanent, obviously, because here's the reason, here's my rationale behind it. I could have took wire and put it here, but wire would eventually, in my opinion, would have cut through this all the way up, and then I would have had to flip the mats, re-drill holes, and all kinds of stuff. With this, more than likely every 1 to 2 years, I can come up here and I can replace this rope really easily without this whole thing falling. Now, if all 3 of these dry rot at the same time and it drops every bit of it, then you got to come up here and redo it. But I've got a feeling that probably one of them is going to give out before all 3 of them will give out at the exact same time, and all it turned out pretty good. I got to tell my grandpa thanks. This is Pop. You guys probably never met Pop before. We tried to do a couple fishing shows, but didn't really catch any of the times that we went. But me and him, we always get into some of these projects, it seems like. So if we have any more projects in the future, I'm sure you'll be seeing him around. Absolutely awesome day in the woods. We've seen some big deer on trail camera, got some corn out, put some different trail cameras up. It was a good, successful day preparing for the upcoming deer season. Can't thank you guys enough for watching Southern Extreme TV. If you guys enjoy watching what I'm doing here, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the top left corner, somewhere right in there. It's going to pop up. Hit that button, subscribe to the channel. Also go and select that little bell notification, so that way whenever I post a video, you'll get a notification that I have a new video up. I'm posting videos every week. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.